And there we go. And so it has begun. We get started, move around. The way that you do stance is, there's two different ways. This way is the easiest way. Your feet are together like this. You take your foot and you turn it at a 45-degree angle. Boom, just like this. Then you take this foot and you take a step forward and out. Your feet should be wide enough so that you have balance side to side, forward and backwards, and but not too wide as to start taking away from your height. So you keep your feet close enough, but not too close, because once I start getting my feet too close, you know, if I get pushed over a little bit, I'm losing balance both left and right. So again, feet together, one foot goes out to the side at a 45-degree angle. You take your front foot, the one that's your dominant foot, take a step forward, take a step out, jump up and down a couple times, really orient exactly where those feet are going to be placed. Orient exactly where those feet are going to be placed. Stay on your toes. You keep the weight of your feet distributed on your toes, not on your heels. When you're on your toes, you're more. That's kind of what it means. Your stance, your hips, one hip is a little bit behind the other one, so you have a slight bladed nature to your stance. You don't necessarily keep 100% square, and you don't keep 100% bladed. You're somewhere in the middle. Muay Thai stance is a little bit more square than, like, let's say, like a Taekwondo stance. It's a little bit more square than, let's say, like a boxer's stance. So that's kind of how a boxer stands. But it's a little bit more bladed than, let's say, like a karate stance, right? Or like the Wing Chun stance, right? Or the Wing Chun stance. So you have more bladed nature, slightly bladed nature. Anyways, so you have slightly bladed nature to your hips, your 4 points of contact, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2 hips, 1, 2 shoulders. Your shoulders are going to follow in line directly above your hips. Your shoulder should be just about over your right foot. Your right shoulder your back shoulder should also be right just about above your left shoulder, your left foot. And with your stance, you have 3 different guards. You have close guard. So this is like when I'm close to my opponents. Your hands are eyebrow height, protecting your body, protecting your face. You kind of keep your chin here as well to kind of include protection for your face. You have mid guard, which it can look like this. It can also look like this. Okay, and this just means that your hands are like a little bit out more, but your hands are still at eyebrow height. And then you have long guard, and this is usually for like when you're kicking distances. Just so you can kind of see from the other side. This is kind of like when you're in kicking distances and you're gauging your opponent, and you're keeping your hands open for offensive maneuver or defensive maneuvers. So like, let's say they're kicking, I can use my hand to kind of like, you know, keep the inbound kick going, right? Yeah, so those are the 3 guards. What's up, Eduardo? How you doing, bro? Anyways, that is the basics of stance. There's a drill that we can practice. It's called box step, very simple stuff. You're in your stance, you look at yourself in the mirror, you're watching your body as you move. You walk around in a box, staying in stance. So if I'm gonna go to the right, I go right foot first, then my left foot follows. Right foot, left foot. When I go backwards, I go back foot first. Right foot, or lead foot follows. Back foot, lead foot. Back foot, lead foot. If I go left, I'm going left foot first. Right foot, left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Forward is front foot, back foot. Front foot, back foot. Front foot, back foot. Simple concept, just walking around in the stance. 2 very simple rules. Whatever foot you're stepping with, whatever direction you're going in, that's the foot you step with first. Like I just demonstrated, if I'm going right, right foot first, left foot second. If I'm gonna go to the right, second rule is the amount of distance that I take with my foot, I take the equal amount of different distance with the second foot. So if I'm taking 2 inches, I take 2 inches with this foot. 2 inches, 2 inches. If I'm gonna go this way and I'm taking 4 inches, I take 4 inches with this foot. 4 inches. If you can imagine, if I go like 9 inches with this foot, I am wide and outside of stance. So you don't want to stay here. You want to come back to stance. I'm out of stance now, a little off balance. I'm more off balance forwards and backwards now. Come back to stance. So it's really more so, it should kind of look like this. I'm just moving around here. I don't spend a lot of time right here. I go boom, 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 boom. And then you just practice yourself staying in stance, keeping your body slightly bladed, keeping your hands up at eyebrow height, and relax your body as much as you possibly can, while also maintaining your diamond-like mind, so to speak. Sweet, cool. Brazil, Brazil. Love, flowers. Nice. Cool. All right, well, we're gonna get started on this workout. Let's do 5 minutes. I don't know. Put it on the 5-minute mark. And we're gonna jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you all are doing well. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. My name is Drew Marshall. I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Today, if you're tuning in today, we got martial arts. Martial arts training, and more specifically, Muay Thai conditioning. You'll hit me with that jab, cross, hook, cross, rear kick. You want jab, cross, hook, cross, rear kick, huh? Thanks for the combination, by the way. All right, so we got 25 rounds. Each round is 1 minute long, 1 minute rest in between. Feel free to give me any sort of combination that you'd like. But we're gonna get started here. 25 rounds, let's go. That's 25 minutes of working time. Sweet cut. Round one, donezo. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Jab, cross, hook, cross, rear kick. Jab, cross, hook, cross, rear kick. Rear kick. Looks a little bit like jab, cross, rear kick. Definitely doesn't work like that. It's jab, cross. Defenses. Leg check, front leg. Front leg. You turn the knee out a little bit and you check with your knee. And your knee only goes as high as their kick is. So if they're going for your thigh or right above your knee, you can just lift it up, turn it out. Lift it up, turn it out. If they're going for a little bit higher, knee, lift it up, knee. They're going for a body kick, knee. Check with your knee. You can do the cross, or you can lift up this leg. So you go. Check. 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 Good. So like I was saying, check with the knee, check. They're going for a body kick, check. They're going for a body kick on this side. You can check, or you can check. If they're going for a teep, there's a couple of things you can do. A couple of things that I know of at least. If they're going for a teep, they're far enough away, their leg is so long it's farther than their punches. So they're probably far enough away that you can get away with dropping your hand and swiping that teep to the side. I do it a lot. It works when people aren't expecting it. So they come for the teep and I take a step to the side at the same time that I'm knocking that teep off to the side. And usually if they're not balanced, if they're putting their whole weight into the thing, they're coming forward, okay? So what do you got? Go. Woo! All right, that's another thing, another move. Some super easy punch stuff. They're going for straight, jab, cross, jab, cross. You can just parry that, parry that, parry. Here comes the cross, I parry. You're also loaded up for a punch. So it can be very much like parry, punch, all right? They come for a jab, parry, jab, parry, punch, parry, punch, parry, punch. Very simple. What is that? Is that a, what's up people? What's up, barbarian? What is that? What animal is that? What do you got? This is round 5. Nice. Very, very. Very, very, very. Very, very. What's up, Chris? Otter. That's what I was wondering. I oughter tell ya, but I'm watching you punch and kick. Nice. I was gonna say beaver for some reason, but I knew that it wasn't a beaver, so I was like, what is that? And the word just wasn't coming to me. Otter what? Other what? Otter. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I got 15 seconds. What lesson could I give you 15 seconds? Hooks for defense if someone's coming for hooks. Hook, hook, hook. Uppercut, uppercut, overcut. Really good. Ah. Good. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Always hands up, always hands up. After the round, always hands up. I thought it was a sloth. Don't know why. This is a sloth, man. They really have emojis for everything. Is running good conditioning for a fighter? Yes. Yes, it is. In Muay Thai, especially if you go to Thailand, they won't let you do the other training until you run your miles. And the more serious fighters end up running like anywhere from 6 to 11 kilometers a day, which is like, I don't know if you use the empirical system, but that's like 8 or 9 miles a day. And they run every day. So yeah, it's very good conditioning. Nice. And then honestly, in my opinion, the greatest conditioning comes from hitting the bag and having someone hold pads for you. There's nothing better than someone holding pads for you, because they can like push you and make you go harder and really check your form at the same time that you're getting like this immense workout in. But yeah, running and jump rope are like the basic foundations of like getting your conditioning up. And it's not just about like the physical conditioning, but the mental conditioning. It's a mental conditioning thing. I talked that entire round, so I have to negate. Well, that's fine. The next round, I'll just go a little bit harder. That's fine. I'll just make sure that I go for the whole minute. What else? What else? What else? Is there? What's some more defenses that you can do? Let's see. So for checking kicks, you got checks. You can also take a step back. I really like that. And you're not even like taking a step back really, you're just moving your leg out of the way. So if it's like something that's like a flop kick that you know is coming, you see it coming, you know, instead of like checking it, you could just move the kick out of the way, and it kind of puts you in a position to kick yourself. So, right? You see it coming, you can bring that foot back and really bring that hip back and really cock for a kick yourself. So, I really like that defense. So what do you cut? Good. So that was round 7. Hands up. Show 2 techniques to avoid getting punched in the face. Super duper easy. So let's say they're punching, right? I actually really like this maneuver. Jab cross. Let's say that they're doing a jab cross combo. So they're going jab cross at your face. Jab, you slip the jab, you take a little step back and you lean back. It's not slipping, it's dodging. You dodge the jab. So you're here like this, dodge. And then from here, you go into a slip. And I take a step, and I turn my body, or I lower my level, and I take my center, goes all over with the jab. And you want to make sure you slip right. The cross, over with the jab, over with, and you focus, you work on that, so that when someone do a jab cross, what happens is, they're on this side, right? I hope you can see me. They do a jab, cross, right? And I'm slipping that cross. And that jab that I'm doing comes, I'm doing a jab, or a dodge, slip, and then I'm coming over that punch, and I'm hitting them in the face when their punch is coming back to their face. And what you're aiming for is when that punch is coming in this little opening right here, you're hitting them right here. It's almost like a hook jab, but that's essentially the nervous system pattern that you need to practice. So dodge, slip, coming over with the jab. Dodge, slip, coming over with the jab. Dodge, slip, coming over with the jab. I just skipped another workout too. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. You beautiful bipedal something primates. So we cut. I gotta stop skipping rounds. Nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Simple stuff too. I mean, you got the dodge, split, and if they're doing straight punches again, you know, you could just do parries. So if they're coming with a jab, you could parry. If they're coming with a cross, parry. And you just hit it. And you don't overcommit your arm, okay? Because people sometimes will fake. They'll like fake it and then throw, or they'll double up on it. And so you just kind of want to leave it out there a little bit. Just leave it out there. And I usually like to make my fist like this and really like hit it. Just like that kind of. All right, I'm going to work out on this one. Sweaty cup. Serious question. I learned kicking stance in orthodox. Right leg dominant. Oh, damn. Wait, what? Learned kicking stance in orthodox. Right leg dominant. But when I'm in boxing, orthodox feels weird with my right hand is behind and my left hand is the leading hand. How old are you? How long have you been training? Honestly, if I don't know how old you are, how long you've been training, if it's only been like sub 1 year, or even if it's been like 2 years. I don't know. Everybody learns at different rates. It could be just that you're still in that awkward phase where everything feels weird. I started training when I was 19. Super duper awkward until I was about 20, like one. You know, it took me like a year to kind of get it, and like almost 2 years to really start getting it, and then it took me like a couple more years to really get it, and then by that time I realized like I don't know shit. So yeah, the way you said that though, learned kicking stance in orthodox, which means that it's regular, like your right foot is back. That's what you do when you're in stance and you're figuring out your stance. You put your dominant leg forward, and for me that's my left leg, but that means that I'm orthodox. But I guess what you mean is like your kicks are or your kick is right leg dominant. Yeah, I would just say that you haven't practiced your left leg kick yet enough to make your left leg kick feel like it's dominant. So that is my guess, but you haven't said anything else other than that. So I'm assuming that you haven't trained enough to feel like you can do everything. And I would just honestly, bro, if you're already like, this is my 2 cents on what you should do, but like, again, like, I'm not you, so I don't know, but if you're already used to southpaw, I wouldn't switch it up. I would stay southpaw when I move to Muay Thai, or when I move to kickboxing. I would just stay southpaw. Okay, I gotta go take care of y'all. All right, Chris. Adios, homie. All right, we're gonna do this. So we go. Wait. Cool. Wow. When I try to get a workout in, it's like I start getting a little sloppy. That I feel was a little bit sloppy. But my heart's pumping. All right, that's a -3 on rounds because I talked during a couple of rounds. So, all right. Simple stuff. Back. They're going for a kick, dodge, kick again. They're going for a kick, you can check, but also you can dodge and kick. If they're going for a leg kick. what we got. Hands up. I keep forgetting to put my hands up. Dang it, Drew. All right. What's some other moves that we can show? What's some other moves, huh? So I'm one of those guys that believes that it's better to practice a handful of moves over and over and over again. And honestly, I think that those are the most dangerous people who practice the same move over and over and over again versus knowing like a plethora of different moves. But then like, you know, you get decision fatigue. There's too many moves for you to practice. So I do very basic stuff, straights, jab, cross, hook. I don't even practice my right hook, honestly. Hook, 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 hook. My right hook does not look good at all, but my left hook is fine. So you got the straight hook. It like, you wind, and then you come across, and then you have a bent hook, which is like closer, but honestly, I believe that if you go for a bent hook, I mean, look at the distance. I'm already at elbow range, and I may as well elbow. So I'd rather throw an elbow. If I'm already at elbow range, why would I throw a hook? I'd rather throw a straight hook. It ends up almost being just like a jab, but instead of it coming straight down the pipe, I'm going over and around. Well, I kind of moved around right there. Let it go. Let it go. Yikes. Hands up, hands up, hands up after every round. Little key tip, when you go into fights, if you ever go into fights and you have judges, after every single round, when that bell rings, you put your hands up. Two things happen here. Blood rushes from your hands to your heart, making it easier for your heart to pump oxygenated blood throughout the rest of your body, including your brain. And that makes it a lot easier for your heart, your lungs, and everything else to keep up. Number two, it makes you look dominant to the judges. You have a bad round, you put your hands up. Now the judges are like, well, shit, I mean, he's got confidence in what he's fucking doing. Or You got a good round, you put your hands up, they're like, dang, yeah, that was a good round. I celebrate that. That's awesome. You put your hands up after every single round. Teach yourself, ingrain it in your brain, ingrain it in your mind to do it. Hot. Damn. Let's take a break, bro. Hot damn. Wow. That was a burner for sure. Oh, man. I gotta stop eating junk. I really do have to stop eating junk. Seriously. So we cut. We're good. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Yo, sup? I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Today is Muay Thai conditioning day. You caught me in the middle of my rounds. I got like 10 more rounds left to go. I also give Muay Thai tips. Like, subscribe. That's what I do. I do Muay Thai. I also do calisthenics and stuff like that. I'm a fitness type of guy. So, feel free. So what do you cook? For this round, I think I'm just gonna finesse. Yeah, well, so that's 10, 20. So I've got like 8 or 9 more rounds left to go. Good. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Please pull back quicker after the punch. Yeah, that last 2 rounds, I think I said before I started those 2 rounds, I said I was just gonna mess around. And I wasn't gonna, that's what it looks like when I'm messing around. I wasn't trying to be super duper quick with it. But you are right. You are right. I do have to pull back my punches better. Respect, bro. I'm just joking. No, I mean, but you are right, though. You are right. I do have to, and honestly, I do appreciate it because that is something that I do have to work on. The last month or so, I've been working on, like, you know how, like, when you punch and you're supposed to bring it back? Lately, I've been getting back into Muay Thai, and I noticed again, like, a month ago, that when I was punching, my hands were coming down and doing like that, you know, like the generic thing. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not a newbie, not a newbie. So I start, you know, like, you know, like, but yeah, you are right. So, and I do appreciate every tip that anybody ever gives me. So thank you for that. Sweaty cup. Good. Hands up. And now I'm trying to make sure that after every single round I put my hands up. As we were taught that in my old school, but it's been so many years since I've trained. And after every round, we were always supposed to respect and put our hands up, you know? And now I'm just like, I keep having to remind myself. And so I'm in the reminding myself phase of things. Appreciate you, bro. Ugh. Do you compete by any chance? You train or anything like that? What and then what part of the world do you come from? Very good. Hands up, hands up. Hands up. I subbed and liked. Respect for your training. Osu. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So wake up. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Rachel, I need a haircut. I think Dad came home. Maybe we can give me a haircut. I really need it. Like seriously. My head is so itchy. And wake up. Hands up. Did Thai boxing in Holland. Nice. And now, writing from Switzerland. Nice. Switzerland. I am now 43 years old and watching more than practicing. That's cool. But I was a while like an assistant trainer of some Dutch fighters talking about 20 years ago. Nice. Sweet, dude. That's awesome. One of my favorite fighters, I mean, my favorite all-time fighter is Buakaw, but I'm a big fan of Raymond Deckers. And I'm pretty sure he was, wasn't he, he's a Dutch fighter, isn't he? Yeah. So wake up. I love me some Raymond Deckers. That dude was fierce. That dude was ferocious. Poor Pramuk, the diamond. Yeah, isn't his name the Lotus, the White Lotus or something? Or his name was the White Lotus or something? Yeah, I don't remember. So wake up. Good. All right, the last couple of rounds I'm gonna do mainly boxing, but I have to get the switch. He beat all them Thai champions. Then, yeah, I know. Yeah, Deckers was Deckers. His name was the Diamond. Yeah. Poor Pramuk is the White Lotus, right? Poor Pramuk. Buakaw, poor Pramuk was the White Lotus. Yeah. But yeah, Deckers was the shit, bro. I can actually get like better punches with this one. You're absolutely right. He was the best in his weight class. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. He was very fast. And he was just, he'd obliterate people, bro. He would obliterate people. Yeah. Any fighter that can unleash violence really fast, like just be ferocious and like tenacious like that, yeah. He had the best trainer also. Nice. Where was that you? Was that you? Were you the best trainer? Oh man. That's funny. Yeah, because if you were one of his trainers or like his trainer or whatever, you should be having a YouTube channel. You should definitely be doing it. Nah. That's cool, bro. Jug. Yes, sir. Big ass. 120 ounces. Yes, sir. 300 liters. No. It's 120 fluid ounces. 128 fluid ounces, I think. But yeah, a lot of fucking water, yeah. I call it my little lantern. I'm just like, hello? Is anyone there? You know, I don't know why my guy's got to have like an English accent, but whatever. Pretty good. I gotta work on that. His stepfather was Cor Hemmers. I probably butchered that. His trainer also, one of the legends. You look big and strong. How many kilos are you? Have hard kicks for playing around. Thank you. I am 109 kilograms. My height is 197 centimeters. And my wingspan is 232 centimeters. I have very long, I have orangutan arms. And I'm from America, so I had to write all that shit down so I'd remember the metric system when it comes to my measurements. Wake up. Wow, you fight in America? I used to. I'm 36 now. That's my age. And I just had a kid. And I've been out of the game for like the last 10 years. I used to fight when I was in my early 20s, early to mid 20s. And thank you. Well, you got to take care of yourself, you know. You got to make sure that you're jumping in cold water, you know, moving around, making your legs strong, you know, all the good stuff. You know, you just got to not eat junk food, which is kind of hard to do in America. It's all around you. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Nice. Family is most important. True. Yeah, you look very healthy and still good stamina, I guess. Thank you. Yeah. You know, I wish in modern fighting your prime is 35. Yeah, right? I mean, so I do actually want to go back, join a gym, and fight 6 more times. Because I only have 4 fights under my belt. And one of my goals is I would like to do 10 fights in total. So I have 6 fights to go. And I don't necessarily have to be anything great or glamorous or anything. I just want to do it. You know, probably like amateur level stuff. You know, but it's one of the reasons why I'm staying so healthy or trying to keep up my skills to a certain degree. What do you got? I think I got one more round to go. I got you. Good motivation. May your wishes come true. Thank you, sir. And your situations and more about time for training, etc. That's fair. It's more about time for training, etc. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like we just had a kid a year ago, and he does take up a lot of time. Plus, like having to work, you know. So it's like, where can I find the time to dedicate to training so that I can fight? But yeah, true. Last round. This one is just going to be an arm burning. well, that is 25 rounds. 25 1-minute rounds. Let's go. No pain, no gain. Not that you need it. See you later. I subbed, so we will speak again. Thank you, sir. I'll see you again. Adios. Nice. I train every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. For anybody who's still in and you're interested in watching lives like this, I work out every single day. Tuesday is my martial arts day. I do 4 days. I have calisthenics. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday is my plyometrics day. So I do lots of jump training, explosive training on Thursday. And Sunday is my yoga day. I do stretch, yoga, movement, isonas, dynamic stretching, that sort of thing. So if that sounds like something that you want to watch, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I work out every single day. I go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I love water. All right, y'all. Well, I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all for joining. I'll see y'all in the next one.